Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time. This is Divine Truth Tarot and I am Sarah. I'm going to be doing a reading today mainly for the Divine Feminines because we've been doing a lot of readings checking in with our Divine Masculine. Wow, throat chakra. Checking in with our Divine Masculines. And I wanted to just give some power to the Divine Feminines. I don't know if I have any Divine Masculines yet on this channel, but if I do, please let me know in the comment section below. But this, wow. Divine Feminines, there's something that you want to say that you are not able to get off your chest. Wow. I don't know what is going on, but Divine Feminines are feeling really like they have to hold back something, like their truth. So we're going to be checking in with that today. That's super intense. Before we get into the reading, I want to talk about ascension symptoms. Before we get into that, I just want to make a few quick announcements. If you would like a personal reading with me, please reach out to me at the email below. We can discuss the options for that. Or if you would like true purpose coaching sessions, I offer those as well. I've been working with corporations for 6 years and with individuals for the past 3 years. So I want to get right into the meat of this. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, etc. All of those things help this beautiful community flourish and grow. The ascension symptoms, they're intense right now. We have a lot of light code activations coming in. We are becoming crystallized. And I wouldn't believe this necessarily if I wasn't experiencing it myself. There's a lot of lightheadedness right now, dizziness, jaw pain. I mean, intense jaw pain. And as I said, jaw pain, I saw 1 minute, 44 seconds on my phone. So if you know anything about the 144,000 original twin flames, you know that that's very significant. I am one of the original twin flames. I'm sure many of you are as well. If you're not familiar with that, go Google it and check it out. It's really interesting. And it talks about the origination of the twin flames, why we're here, what our mission is. You know, not just the individual mission or even mission with your counterpart, but group mission, our mission as a whole. So there's the, jaw pain, lightheadedness, dizziness. And this is happening because we're walking between worlds right now. We're walking between the 3D and the 4D and the 5D all at once. Dreams are really super intense right now. And as the dream state gets more intense, you're noticing that you're dreaming probably repetitively, maybe even about the same place, the same people. These are your soul families, and this is leading you back to where you came from. These are your roots, soul speaking, your soul roots, not your human roots, not this lifetime. We're talking about past lifetimes, all of your lifetimes, different incarnations. And so there's a lot of wisdom to be gained right now in the dream state and the 5D. But even when you're physically walking in the 3D right now, you're actually not necessarily rooted or grounded in the 3D. You're in between worlds. And we are merging timelines. So what's happening is past, present, future is all merging into one. And you're coming into your highest timeline. So this is why you're feeling a little off balance. Not even a little bit, a lot off balance. I actually was standing in the kitchen about a half an hour ago making my delicious, I hate it, celery juice, but I love it because it's good for me, but I hate it. And I got this wave of nausea just course through my body, and I had to go sit down. I thought I might actually throw up, and I didn't. I was able to ground myself. So grounding and earthing is really important right now. Meditating is very important right now, even if it's for 10 minutes. I don't care if it's guided meditation that you do, visualization or shower meditation, or chanting, walking meditation. You can meditate while you're doing the dishes. There's lots of different ways to meditate, but make sure that you're grounding and earthing your energies right now, because we're literally feeling like we're being lifted off of the earth, because we are. And as our DNA changes and is encoded with these light codes, as we are light workers, rainbow children, indigos, and star seeds, we really need to make sure that we're still on earth, right? So we're still in this body, so we need to make sure that we're able to function. So just wanted to mention some of those ascension symptoms. Let me know what your ascension symptoms are in the comment section below. And okay, just asking them what deck they want me to start with. They want me to start with the Spirit of the Animals deck. I've pre-shuffled all these cards for you guys. And again, remember, we're targeting the Divine Feminines today for this particular reading. If you guys want a fun, sexy reading, I did a reading yesterday. It was a sexual reading, 18 plus. And it was all about what your divine masculine's thinking right now, because those sacral chakra energies are on fire. They've calmed down a little bit today, sort of, not really, but they've been on fire all weekend. All right, so I'm going to spread these cards out because they're quite large. So I'm going to spread them out, and I'll be choosing one from the spread. So let's see. And I will be choosing one for the divine masculine, one for the divine feminine. But again, we're focusing mainly on divine feminine. So divine masculine has humpback whale singer. We'll go on to that in a moment. I believe he's gotten that before, actually. Oh, they're saying this one. Okay. Divine feminine has raccoon inventor. And let's get one for the joint energy of the union. Okay, thank you. Dolphin play. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And that's what I was feeling yesterday when I did that fun reading, that sexual reading, the sensual reading, was I was really tapping into the fun energies, because it's been really serious lately. A lot of, the separation anxiety and these connections, not being able to see each other in the 3D, and just everything that's going on in the world. So I really felt like we needed a little lift me up, a little perk. So let's actually start with the union energies. Dolphin play. I just love this, because not only do we have water energy here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but dolphins are highly intelligent. They're emotionally intelligent. In fact, more so than humans. They are all about the pod, the dolphin pod. They're all about family, and they're all about connection. They speak to each other. They have a unique language in which they communicate. It's really beautiful. They play with humans. You see the videos where they're playing, there's a boat going by, and they're, on purpose, they're showing off, they're dancing, they're playing, they're jumping out of the water. And they're doing this to let us know that they are in tune with us, that they are on this earth with us, not for us. So the card says, swim in the happy joy of living, inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. So both counterparts right now are being asked to go with the flow, to play. So that means, ecstatic dance. I talked about that yesterday. It keeps on coming up from my guides. Move your body, yoga, just quiet, gentle movement right now, because these energies are intense. And some people think the best thing to do is to exercise high intensity. That's actually the worst thing to do, my guides are telling me. They want you to do low impact. So if you normally do high impact, take it easy right now, because these energies, your body is upgrading, and it needs time to rest. It needs hydration. It needs fruits and vegetables and high vibration foods. It doesn't need high intensity running and, going crazy. I need you to really be mindful, and it wants you to play. So it wants you to inhale confidence, the energies. The dolphin is saying inhale confidence and exhale fear. So right now, both counterparts are stepping into their power and stepping into their individual missions. And we want to play. And as you are playful, divine feminine, because you are the leader of your divine masculine, you're the leader in the 5D, he's the leader in the 3D. As you lead him in the 5D, guess what? It's going to introduce play, a more playful, just a fun energy into your connection. Okay, so for the masculines, we have humpback whale singer, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation, I call it your GPS, always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Divine masculine is singing his song right now. He's singing his song for the world, and he's starting to wake up to this connection. He's starting to wake up to the power, the inherent power of the connection. He's starting to wake up to the power he finds within himself. And he's starting to align with a deeper meaning for life and a deeper purpose. And look at the wisdom here. It's funny, we have play and wisdom. So he's balancing out the playfulness with the more serious aspect of his soul's journey, and realizing that he has a song to share with the world, that he has a unique song, a unique purpose. And he's never really given this much thought, but as soon as he met his divine feminine, she activated this within him. So I love this for the divine masculines. They're really starting to realize that they're old souls, that they have a purpose, And it's not just money or things or 3D, you know, it's not just the material world. And then the feminine has raccoon, inventor. Raccoons to me are just the epitome of playfulness. Well, squirrels as well, but raccoons are just, they're mysterious, they're curious. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So I think the feminines are definitely feeling playful. The feminines are feeling the, you know, we've gone through the ringer and we're kind of now just really hanging out in the 4D and the 5D. We're not as concerned with the 3D. We're not really watching the news. We're not paying attention to the doom and gloom. We're not, you know, we're not giving into the fear. Instead, we're being silly. Maybe we're playing jokes on family and friends while we're in captivity here, you know, or we're just kind of, you know, we're learning to relax. We're learning to enjoy this time. And we're realizing that we have many roles to play in the world. And if you see, what I love about this is there's 3. So 3, I think of the 3 of Cups, which is all about play and fun and celebrations and jovial, you know, jovial joy and laughter and celebrating good times with friends. So the feminines are really bonding together right now. I'm also hearing that the feminines are going to be inventing. They're going to be writing the book that they've always wanted to write. They're going to be inventing their blog. They're going to be inventing a product, creating some sort of sacred circles, you know, around the world for other feminines. The feminines are really going to be coming together right now in very powerful ways. I have a big surprise that I'll be sharing a little later on in the year with a beautiful divine feminine. We are in different countries and we've been connecting for several months, supporting each other, and we've been in somewhat similar situations. So we've been able to support each other when it comes to our divine masculines, our twin, and also just in our individual purpose. But we have an aligned purpose together, and along with another twin who's actually just in another state, and we have a purpose as well. So a lot of twin flames are coming together. A lot of divine feminines are coming together. And just know, divine feminine, that as you come together, your masculine will follow suit, and the masculines are starting to wake up. If you know, I mean, if you're watching social media, you'll know and you'll notice that the masculines are starting to be vulnerable. It's just really beautiful. And your masculine is going to be searching out other masculines right now because they want to know that they're not crazy. They want to know that they're not alone. So I'm moving on to the Psychic Tarot. We're going to pull some cards here for a beautiful divine feminines. I also have the Divine Feminine Oracle and the Gilded Tarot. So we'll see what spirit guides me to use today. Okay, thank you. These cards are still sticky because they're still new. Okay, what cards do you have for the beautiful divine feminines to guide her? Thank you. Oh, we've got the P word, guys. We got the P word. Ah, okay. I see the picture here. Wow, it is hot. I'm gonna have to put this hair back, y'all. Whew. I thought I could be okay out here, but it is really smoky. Okay, so. Well, I love that. Oof. Okay. All right, let's talk about the cards. So the first one we have is, we've got 2 number 7s and a 14. That is significant. So we've got choose wisely. We've got green for heart chakra and also green for earthing and grounding, like we were discussing for the Assumption symptoms. And, you know, this is all about choices. And if you notice, the man here is holding out his palms. He's saying, I surrender to whatever the divine will have me do, you know, whatever the divine wants me to choose next. And I will choose for not only my highest good, but for the highest good of my connection and for the highest good of the collective and of humanity. So I do feel like the divine feminines are being pulled in different directions right now, and it can feel a little confusing and jarring, hence the energy of feeling ungrounded. This is why it's very important to stand your ground. Here's the card, another 7 card. Here's the card of standing your ground and really grounding and earthing your energy. Look at the earth energy power. So what I want my divine feminines to do to ground your energy. So this is not only standing your ground energetically, this is setting healthy boundaries in all relationships and all aspects of your life, including work, personal, family, etc. But I want you to imagine that your energy is rooted into the deepest part of the earth, and that you're planting the seed, and you've got roots. You've actually got roots connected to the bottom of your feet. And these roots are connected to the very center of the earth. And as you do this, you close your eyes and you start to breathe just like this. On the inhale, you inhale all the way, make it a count of 4 to 6 counts, maybe longer if that's comfortable. Pause at the top for 3 to 4 counts. And then as you exhale, draw your abdomen back, draw your belly button back towards your spine, and you get a nice little core activation there. And as you do that, you exhale. And I want you to imagine you're exhaling out black smoke or gray smoke or anything that's negative, anything that isn't serving you. This is really important that we cleanse energetically right now, because our auras are just getting completely reactivated, redone, remade on every level. And we need to make sure that we're grounding. So first, ground your roots into the center of the earth, root down. If you can, even better to do it outside with bare feet if that's possible. And normally I would say go to the beach. You have your feet in the sand, or have your feet go to the park or in the mountains, but it's really not possible right now. So if you have, a home, and if you're able to go outside safely, and if it's safe to have your shoes off, I have to have all these disclaimers, then place your feet in the ground and just root. Another option would be walking meditation to really ground that energy, because you're going to want to do this. This energy is quite uncomfortable. When the lightheadedness and just feeling like you're in different worlds and parallel universes is really quite uncomfortable. It's like we're living, it's like duality. I've been feeling this for several years, not really totally understanding what it was. So now that other people are going through it, I'm like, yeah, I know what this is. I've been doing this for years and had no freaking idea. And it wasn't necessarily scary, but it was just intense and uncomfortable. And it's still it's way more intense now than it's ever been. We are shattering illusions. Twin flames are here to shatter the illusions of that we have ownership of someone, or we're shattering codependency. We're shattering this not enoughness, this bullshit, this cancer that's spread into society that says I'm not enough. Says who? Because you don't have this, or you don't wear this, or you don't weigh this, or you don't look like this. That's bullshit. So we're shattering all those illusions right now as I speak, as you watch this. So stand your ground, divine feminines, ground yourself, earth yourself every single day, multiple times a day if you can. Have patience. So we have 2 7s and now we have 14. So I see this as completion. I see this as the completion of a cycle. Divine feminines are being asked to know and understand that the seed has to be planted first, and then that it will grow again. We've got another card of rooting and grounding. So as you root and ground that seedling, it will sprout up in time when the time is right. Divine timing. It's actually more like divine alignment is what I believe. So divine timing is at play, but since time is an illusion and time is man-made, it's a man-made human 3D construct, and we're now dispelling all these 3D myths. We know that we live in a duality. We live in the 3D and the 5D simultaneously. So I see it more as divine alignment. So understand that as you come into inner union with your divine feminine and divine masculine, you will come into alignment in the 3D with the physical manifestation of your soul, which is your twin flame. And then we have this card, number 1, passion ignited. So this to me is, we've got the blues and the purple. So I see third eye chakra and crown chakra, which also explains those ascension symptoms of dizziness and lightheadedness and just kind of feeling not of this earth at this time. But you see just the bliss that this woman feels inside. I also see the phoenix rising, looks like an angel, the phoenix rising. And I also see the red and the orange and the yellow energy. So we've got the base chakras, root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra, mainly solar plexus, indicating that you're coming into your power. You're coming into not only your creative power with the sacral chakra activated, but you're coming into your personal power, and you're really setting those firm boundaries and standing your ground and realizing that you have so much to offer, not only to your partner and to the connection, but to this world. You're realizing that you will never settle for less again. This woman is confident and she is totally at peace with herself. She's at peace with her mind. And I see a heart-mind activation and balance here. And she knows that she's surrounded by power. She's surrounded by this ring of fire, this ring of power. So there's a lot of passion going on right now with the divine feminine. So that's why I did that video yesterday, because I was feeling the power. It's like, woo, it's hot in here. I know you guys are feeling it too. So we've got, this was actually on the bottom of the deck, these two cards. We've got a 3. We've got partnerships and alliances. And I love this. This is just so beautiful. This to me is the card of, it's union, it's working together. It's coming into mission with your twin flame. So you can start to come into mission in the 5D before you come into mission in the 3D. Just like you can dream about or know about the existence of your twin in the 5D, like I did for about 5 years before I came into actual physical reunion, I should say, because it's not a meeting for the first time, it's a reunion of the souls in the 3D. And then we've got disruption. So this is 16, which is also reduces to 7. This is really, wow, lots of 7s in this reading. And Liz, if you're watching, can you tell us the significance of 7? I'm just learning numerology, so I'm not yet quite to the point where I can just freely off, the tip of my tongue talk about that. But 7 to me is a lucky number. I love odd numbers. I've always loved 7 and 13, and I'm sure for many of you out there. So I think this is a number from the angels saying, luck is on your side is what I'm hearing. But this is disruption, and this is the disruption of the physical body, feminines. This is what you're feeling right now, that disruption, that dismantling of your former self. And that's why it can feel very discombobulating is the word they're giving me. They always give me the funniest words. It's very discombobulating, and it feels as if you're being, literally your limbs are being pulled in different directions, and it's just hard to feel comfortable in your physical vessel right now. I don't see this as a negative card at all. So I'd like to get some clarifiers, a clarification for disruption. Tell me a little bit more about disruption. Okay, crown chakra. Yes. Okay. So, right, we've got crown chakra, perfect. So we talked about crown chakra a little bit in this card, right? Crown chakra activation. So this disruption that you're feeling is in the crown chakra, and we have another 7. We have another 7. I would look it up, but my phone is the one that does the recording, so I don't have the luxury. I don't have my laptop with me, so I can't look it up. But I will put it in the comments below, or please feel free to write in the comments below what the significance of 7 is. So crown chakra, meaning we are connecting, we are moving into collective consciousness, into the age of Aquarius. We are moving into this new age of being and doing and living and connecting. And as we do that, we're no longer just an individual lone wolf. That's what I'm hearing. We're no longer a lone wolf, we're connected, and that can cause some disruption because all of a sudden we're connected to other people's consciousness. We're connected way more than we ever were before to other people's stories, to other people's thoughts, and we have a lot of new twin flames coming onto the journey, and that's causing disruption as well. And that's why we're seeing this heightened crown chakra energy, as well as the activations that are coming in just from the ascension process. Then we have number 9, fulfillment of wishes. So this was another clarifier for the disruption card. So understand that the universe, that the divine is bringing you the fulfillment of your wishes. And as the universe does this, there's always a little bit of disruption. It's kind of like the storm before the calm, right? Not the calm before the storm before the calm. Meaning that there's a sense of disruption that has to happen if we are to move from one place to another. It's typically not the most peaceful process to move from one place to another. So this is just the divine's way of saying, hey, I need to shake things up a little bit because you were a little bit too comfortable in your comfort zone. You were a little bit too comfortable with the way things were. And I need you to understand that things aren't going to be the same. There's a reason for that. So we're going to tap into the Divine Feminine Oracle. Energy are the Divine Feminines collectively feeling right now. We've got another card that the Divine wants us. It's an indicator, a message from the Divine that we should be playful. Lalita, the Red Goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. So we've got Dolphin and Lalita. I love it when this happens. There's such synergy in these cards. And it's just confirmation and validation from Spirit. They're driving the point home that it's really important that we focus on play right now. That we focus on our inner landscape, because the next card we have is Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. So as we create this playful, beautiful playground, this internal playground, right? We make our life a play. We make our life a living playground. And as we do that, we understand that we have all the power within us, that all the answers are within us. We have the magic within. We can write our own stories, right? We've got Dove, the sign of peace. And we understand that the presence of love is real and it is all around us. So Divine Feminines, you've got these two powerful goddesses showing you that only love is real and that playfulness is part of your spiritual path. That playfulness is a spiritual act. So do not think for 1 second that being playful and integrating, doing some integrative inner child work is not important. It is divinely ordained. It is divinely guided. So there's a reason why you're feeling like you want to play and move and just kind of like, I just want to move my body right now. We're moving the energies. Move with the song of the universe, the song of your soul. I'm going to get one more card here from the beautiful Divine Feminines. What energy are the Divine Feminines moving towards? What energy are the Divine Feminines moving towards? What energy are the Divine Feminines moving towards? They don't want to tell me, okay. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. One of my beautiful soul sisters, this reminds me of you so much. You know who you are if you're watching. This is beautiful. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. So understand that the courage that you carry, Divine Feminine, is the wisdom that you seek. Your courage breeds the answers. Your courage gives way to your path. And your courage is part of your divine power. So understand that you are blessed just as you are, as a powerful Divine Feminine. You don't have to do anything or be anything or change anything. You are blessed exactly the way you are. And every step that you take and every path that you create and forge, and every story and every chapter of your life, especially in those moments when you feel like giving up, I'm hearing that the power of the universe is with you. You are always protected. These are the energies that we're moving towards. We have Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So Dakini talks us, both of these are about power, courage, and strength. So we're in the energies of playfulness, and we're in the energies of unconditional love, and we're moving towards the energies of courage, and we're moving towards the energies of enlightenment, and trusting our gut, trusting our power, trusting our thoughts, trusting our stories, trusting who we are without having to seek external validation or answers. I trust my intuition to guide me. My intuition lights the way. I light my own way. I light my own path. I no longer seek others' approval or others. Feminines, in general, the feminine nature is to talk and to ask questions. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? No, Dakini says no. We're moving towards empowerment, self-empowerment and self-enlightenment, where we don't need to seek outside of ourselves for the answers that we already know within, but we just need to trust that our intuition is real. We need to trust that the answers are within. We need to understand that we are the goddess, and we can seek support from outside of ourselves, but we do not need to search for answers. And that includes any answers you have or any questions you have about your connection. The answers are always within. Should I reach out? Should I do this? The answer is always with you, Divine Feminine. So I hope this reading was playful, informative. Well, not so much playful, but I'm thinking of yesterday's reading. But I hope that it inspires play and creativity, okay? I hope that it inspires feminines to come together to create those passion projects that will change the world, to step into your mission. I hope you understand that your crown chakra is on fire right now. Remember to have patience. Remember to stand your ground. Remember to ground yourself. Remember that your wishes are being fulfilled and your passion is being ignited for life, for your counterpart, for your mission. And just understand, feminines. We've got cat magic too that wanted to share, little kitty magic. Understand that this journey is not meant to be easy or simple. This journey is a journey back to self, and once you understand that it's a journey back to self, everything falls into place. You understand that you're divinely blessed and you're divinely connected. You're divinely being led to the ultimate spiritual path and to your purpose. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Happy Easter, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.